How are y'all doing, ladies and gents? My name's Nate, and this is my first CSGO video. So the map we're covering today is DE Vertigo. This map is very interesting right now because there's not a lot of matches that were played, especially that were featured on hltv.org. So there's not a lot of info on the current meta of the map. I hope the info shared with you in this video benefit you and your team and the server. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments box below. I'm sure you've had enough of me at this point, so let's get started. So the first smoke is going to be for mid/B window. This is actually my favorite one. So what you're going to do is you're going to line up against this corner of the box right here. You can leave a little gap like that, and then you're going to count the studs. 1, 2, 3, and then this is the fourth one right here. You're going to aim a little bit to the left of it, and you're going to aim in between this exposed opening. You're going to switch to your smoke, left click, and you're going to jump throw. And the smoke should land right flush in between, right in the center of the window in mid/B. One thing you can do is if you're the late guy going into B and you're watching the flank, what you can do is stand right here in the stairs, throw a molly right there off that little angle, and that should slow down any rotation from mid and headshot. This next smoke is going to land in the little pocket where the blue boxes are in B site. It's a common bomb planting position. So what you're going to do is you're going to count the little rows here on the mesh, and you're going to count through the 6th row. What you're going to do is you're going to line up on front of the 6th row, right there. You're going to count 1, 2, this is the second stud. And then just like the first smoke, you're going to aim right in between this exposed opening. You're going to hold left click and jump throw. And that smoke should land right in the pocket. So this next smoke is just like the last one, but it's going to be on the other side, the right side of the blue boxes in B site. After you insert yourself in the corner of the beam and the mesh, you're going to turn around and aim at this 5th stud on the wall, just like the other smokes, and aim at the middle of the exposed area of the wall. You're going to hold left click and jump throw as well. And your smoke should land right there in the site and should cover part of the site and the back of what we call suicide. To smoke the back suicide corner of B site, you're going to aim this left middle part of the B and then aim up. Just like the other smokes, you're going to aim in the middle section of the top part of the wall. Hold left click and jump throw, and your smoke should bounce off of that box, that first box right there, and bounce down and pop next to the cone. So a good B smoke setup you might want to have is have a smoke in pocket, another smoke over here by generators, and then smoke over here by the cone suicide area. And another smoke down here covering part of the back of the site and part of generators. I'm going to take you through a simple B execute. So say you're lined up for a back of the site / generator smoke. Once you hit the bottom of the stairs, you're going to flash off this beam to flash B main, and you're going to smoke the front of the generators, molly from this angle to delay the rotation from mid, flash the back of the site / generators, throw a molly out the generators to get the back corner right here in case there's a CT chilling over here. If you can't kill him, at least you can do some damage with the molly. So to molly headshot from team mid, you're going to position yourself right here in this corner where the sandbags on the wall is. So you line up your cross here along this edge of the wall right here to the right of it, and you're going to aim at this upper ceiling right here and left click your molly, and it should bounce off the back of that wall and land at that headshot. And if you're wondering, the molly should be able to burn the CT player in case he decides to stand on top of headshot. Say you're laying the team mid and you want to gain access to mid, what you can do is you can flash off of this wall, and that should blind any player standing at headshot. And what you can do is also flash off of the wood here, and you can flash anyone who's standing near Squeaky and CT mid / elevator room. If you throw smoke off the top of this stud, it will bounce off this box and into CT mid, and it'll block whoever's watching CT mid / elevators. To molly the opening between generators and CT spawn, you're going to stay on the corner of this box right here, and then you're going to aim at the top of the studs, and it should land right there. To molly the generator corner, you're going to hold left strafe onto the corner of this box right here, and then you're going to stand on the edge, and then you're going to aim right where that red dot is. And it should bounce over the wall and into this corner. One thing you can do to slow down the CTs rotating from mid into drop, elevator drop, you can do is aim at this bottom right corner of the dead elevator door, and you go to the right of it a bit. You're going to bounce off your molly, and it's going to go right into T mid. So here's how it should look like. You're holding W forward, and it should pop right there in T mid. To molly Sandbags from the bottom of the A ramp, what you're going to do is you're going to line up yourself against the wall here on the right. Then you're going to aim your crosshair between the second and the third slab, and a little bit to the right of the edge of it, and then left click. To smoke off elevators and wood, what you're going to do is you're going to stand right here on the edge, and then you're going to line up the bottom of the crane, the top corner edge of the wood, and then left click throw, and then the smoke should block off the entire opening from elevators, disrupting the CT's view of an A site push. You want your smoke to land close to the A bomb site. Stand in this corner of the sandbags, aim at this corner up here, and you're going to hold walk and forward, and then throw right there. And your smoke should land right along here, blocking off the CT rotating from elevators and wood. Show you an A smoke execute based off that last smoke. So you can throw your smoke off the wall, and you're going to do a right strafing smoke into the site, and then you're going to throw a smoke into, I guess I'll call it short A. So you have this nice wall of smoke that should help you plant the bomb ASAP, and this is how it looked like from CT's perspective if they're trying to push. Here's one last view from the right strafing site smoke. So you're going to right strafe and smoke, and then you're going to smoke short again. And this is how it looks like if you're guarding the upper part of, I like to call it IKEA because of the yellow. So any CT player guarding from this position is going to have a difficult time. If you like what you see in this video, please give a thumbs up. If you want to keep track of new content coming out, you can also subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon. Thanks again for watching.